Hello and welcome. My name is PapaSean and this is Foxhole, and we've got ourselves a train here and we're hooked up to some harvesters in the area. Alright, so I just want to show you the power of the train. If you're familiar with pulling out of a harvester, and it's going to go slower based on the level of the material, but you can see it takes about, I don't know, 3 seconds to get that 100 coal. And if we hop on the train, we can then instead select the car that we want on the bottom left section, get an empty car, and then just left click on that stockpile. If you left click, you get 300 at a time, and you can see it's filling up. Each cart can pretty much fill up based on an entire harvester, and you can just flip to the next one, go to the next empty cart on your train. This is the small gauge train. It only gets bigger from here. Alright, and so now we've cleared out the 3 harvesters here. We've loaded up our train, and we're able to roll all of this material. So these each are containing about 2,500 materials, and a truck that hauls just resources is going to haul 2,000. So you're already carrying, over 3 times more, and we can just roll on back, and we got a power station over here that we want to fuel up. And so if I click on that power station, I can see that it's currently offline. I can turn it on. I can flip over to the coal and submit all. And I just right click submit all as I go down the line. Alright, super powerful, the train moving it along. You don't really want these for longer distances than maybe within your base or from a resource node to your base. But they are certainly useful for moving things around. And that's just resources. So if we flip it back over, if you've ever tried to move process construction materials or any of the materials that you're going to need for assembly to make different vehicles and things. Let's go ahead and pop out of the train. Note that you cannot get out of the train until it comes to a complete stop, and then you can run around it. You always exit from the right hand side. So when you build your design. Alright, so we hop on this train, and if we access one of the material transfers, if we have the flatbeds, we can put material on the flatbeds. Construction material is pretty easy to travel by dune. But if you're dealing with things like pipes, these are things that you can load up. You can see how quickly it's just throwing them right onto your train. So if you wanted to move them around, and we can also do the shift left click on that for pulling in additional ones. You got to just have one of the flatbeds selected when you do it. And you can do 3 at a time. But you see how we quickly cleared out all of the pipe from that material transfer station. And then we're going to go ahead and put it all back into the stockpile here. And don't forget to reserve your reservations. This will keep it set up so that your squad has access to it, and then others don't come along and steal your progress. It's good to help other people, but you should do it on your own terms, right? Well, hopefully this has been helpful to you guys, and hope you all adopt these trains. And until next time, happy questing.